Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys an empties video. As you guys can see, I have a ton of stuff in here. I even have some food items in here that I really wanted to mention that I've just been loving. I did just get through filming a Sephora haul video, and as I mentioned in that video, that like noise you hear every now and then, that's thunder. It's like thundering and lightning and just like storming outside right now. So I do apologize if you can hear that, but it's kind of like starting and stopping. So maybe I can like start and stop this video, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I definitely feel like I said, I went through a lot of stuff during like staying at home for some reason. I think it's because one, making coffee at home, no more like Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks runs, like making everyone's like banana bread. So yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And what's like right in front of me is a lot of hair care. So this is the Batiste Dry Shampoo in Divine Dark. I feel like I talk about one of these in every single empties video, and that's because it's my favorite dry shampoo. I have tried so many, like so many high-end ones, but I think what really makes that one like stand out to me is the tint. It's like when I spritz it through my hair, I don't have that white cast, and I almost kind of feel like when I'll go like this to spritz like right down through here, it kind of like darkens my roots or whatever, and I like it. It's amazing. It's my favorite. I don't use it as much now though. I try to probably not use dry shampoo till the third, fourth day, just because I actually had a hairdresser tell me that stuff clogs those follicles and will kind of like that's why your hair, like I said, she'll say if you start using it a lot, you won't see as much growth because it blocks those follicles. I don't know how much of that's true, but that's just what I was told, so I thought I would pass that along. Um, and then I have a bunch of shampoos. So this is the Matrix Balayage shampoo, and I have the Hydra Source one, the Color Last one, and whoops, the Volume Bloom one. So I'll start with the color one. So this one I just had left over. I haven't curled my hair. I'm sorry. I haven't colored my hair in literally 2 years, but this used to be what I'd use. I switched between this one and the Redken one when I did color my hair. It doesn't like strip the color or anything, which is what I like, but it still cleanses my scalp. It just makes my hair look really good. I wouldn't say it's like the best for colored hair, like really like extends, I'm saying, like the wear. I definitely feel like I prefer maybe the Redken when it comes to that. But I don't really remember, because like I said, it's been like 2 years since I've used this product, but I had like this much left. It had just been sitting in my shower, and I decided, like I said, while I was staying home, I might as well use it up. But like I said, it was good. I just won't purchase it because I don't color my hair anymore. Now on to the Hydro Source one. I really like this brand of shampoo, and I really liked this shampoo as well. I feel like this cleanses my scalp really good, which is one of the reasons that I really like it. But like I said, I still feel like it gives me volume no matter which one I use, whether it's the color one, the Hydro Source one, the Volume Bloom one. They're all just really good. I feel like the Volume Bloom one definitely gives me more volume, and I feel like it kind of gives like a more like a softer touch to my hair, which is why I like these. So I would repurchase these. I'm actually using another Volume Bloom one that's in my shower right now, and I actually have one that's in like a gray packaging that I'd seen for the first time in store that's got like aloe vera in it or something. And I purchased that one, so I will be trying that one next. All right, so last shampoos, just go ahead and get them out of the way here. I will not purchase these, and I hate these. Is the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Banana and Coconut Shampoo and Conditioner. I feel like I'm the only person that hates these, and I don't know why everybody likes these. Because, okay, again, like I was mentioning just a second ago, I use dry shampoo. I don't wash my hair every single day, so I will definitely get buildup and stuff on my scalp, like all through here. So I need a shampoo that really cleanses my scalp. This does not do that at all. So after using this, after one wash, I felt like my hair was just very flat looking. I was like, all right, that's fine. I can get over that. Um, but then I waited, and like I said, I don't wash my hair every single day. So like the second wash, which was like 3 or 4 days later, I noticed that, like I said, my hair again just felt like I still had just all that gunk in that dry shampoo, and I was scrubbing. Like I was getting there and scrubbing good. And still, this just was not doing anything for me. So the third time that I used this and like got out, dried my hair and all of that, I noticed when I was drying my hair and looking, I was starting to see dandruff right here. So I started to part my hair and noticed that I was seeing a lot of dandruff and just like a lot of buildup in my hair. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep using this, just try to power through. I got probably about 3/4 the way through this bottle. I think there was like this much left, and my hair was so incredibly itchy. And not only that, but I was having to wash my hair every single day because it felt so itchy. So I told my dad, I was like, I've got a little bit of shampoo left. I want you to try it out. Tell me what you think. So he said that it smelled amazing. He loves the smell. He's like, but it's just a shampoo. He said he didn't notice anything different or anything. But yeah, I would not be purchasing this because one, I feel like it just did not cleanse my scalp. Like I said, it just caused me to have dandruff and just my hair was really, really itchy. I'm actually going to mention a shampoo here that I used after I got through that I feel like really cleansed my scalp and helped with that. But I did want to mention the conditioner kind of separately because the conditioner definitely gives your hair like a very soft feel. I just put conditioner from about here down and it does feel really nice and soft and I did like that. But again, for the price of this, I just didn't really like it and I wouldn't repurchase. And I think you have to buy these together, right? You got to buy the shampoo and the conditioner together. I could be wrong, but I think you do. But I just, no. That's just a huge, huge no for me. All right. Next is a body wash. So this is from Olay. This is the Olay Fresh Outlast Invigorating Shampoo, Champagne Mango and White Ginger. So I really like a lot of Olay's products, but this one, it's not that it was like bad, but I felt like it wasn't as moisturizing as a lot of other washes that I have. So for that reason, I just wouldn't repurchase. I don't, the scent smelled really, really good, but I don't know. Again, just wasn't my favorite. So definitely just going to pass on that one. And then I'm going to get all these out of the way. They're sitting here. I feel like I've stacked all this up for disaster. So, okay. This is the OLOY sleep gummies. So I know it looks like I go through these a lot, but like I said, it's been a while since I've done a haul video, and I'm not the only one that uses these. Um, so these really, really help me. You're not supposed to take them every single day. You're just kind of supposed to take them occasionally. I've always struggled with sleeping, especially staying asleep. These do not make me sleepy or drowsy whatsoever, but when I do actually fall asleep, I feel like I stay asleep throughout the entire night. I do like these. However, these were out of stock during while everybody was having to stay home and stuff. Whoa. So, sorry, like I said, this just like stacked up in this little basket. So ended up getting these. I didn't even know they had these. These are the extra strength ones. These have got 5 milligrams of melatonin, whereas the other ones I believe have just 3. Now these do get me kind of drowsy, which I do like because like I said, I do have a hard time falling asleep as well. I do try to take these occasionally. I probably take them in all honesty more than I should, but they really, really help me sleep and I do really get a good sleep with these. So if you are struggling to sleep, definitely try these out. I think these have gelatin in them though, so they're not vegetarian or vegan friendly. Yeah, so that's the only bad thing about these because I know my sister was kind of looking for some and she's a vegetarian. So all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get like some of this food stuff out of the way. I purchased this. This is the I'm not even going to say it because I know I'm going to butcher it. It's the classic hazelnut syrup. So I've actually gone through a whole nother one of these that I just threw away. Again, during everything where we're having to stay home and stuff, I ended up ordering this off of Amazon because one, I cannot find the sugar-free or the hazelnut flavor at my store. I can find French vanilla. I think they got like mocha or something like that, but I cannot find the hazelnut one. I love this. I'll put just what I would say like half of a pump or maybe a pump into my coffee in the morning with some oat milk and I'm good to go. That's like my favorite. And I do really like this. The only thing about sugar-free stuff is you guys know it'll, if you're not used to it, like your body doesn't get used to it, it can definitely like run you to the bathroom. So that's the only thing I'd watch out for. But I'm currently not using this anymore. I'm now just doing my cold brew with my oat milk because I found a different oat milk that I like that tastes so good. And I feel like I don't need any kind of like flavoring or anything. But I did really like this. And like I said, I have gone through a second one that I just threw in the trash. So definitely would recommend that one. Okay, so next is a tea. This is the Brew La La Organic Ginger Peach Green Tea. And it comes in this cute little can. I actually got this from Marshall's back in like, I think it was early February before everything started getting bad. And it was $3.99 at Marshall's. The sticker's still on here. They do have on their actual, they do have a website. It is Brew La La Tea that you can actually purchase. They've got so many different ones. And you can purchase on Amazon. I believe it's $10.99 on their website, and I think it's $9.99 on Amazon's website. But I really, really like this. So I always take 2 tea bags. I like to have this before I work out. And again, that's what I'll have. I'll just kind of let it cool down and sip on it, usually about 30 minutes before I have to work out. But this is non-GMO. You can recycle this. It's a natural antioxidant. There's no artificial colors or flavors. It's organic. It's got biodegradable tea bag. It's vegan, keto, and paleo diet friendly. And I just really, really like this. It definitely leans a little bit more on the ginger taste than it does the peach taste. But again, I do really love it, and I just really like this, like I said, brand in general. I actually just, when TJ Maxx just opened up here in Virginia around us like week ago, and they actually had ginger lemon, which I got, and another ginger peach one, which you guys will probably see in a collective haul that I'm going to be doing soon. But I like this. I would highly recommend it if you guys are like a tea drinker. Check this brand out because it's really good. Moving on to cleansers. So this is the again, I feel like I'm going to butcher that, so I'm just going to show you guys. Cadale. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. This is a purifying gel cleanser. This has purifying natural salicylic acid and an organic essential oil complex. So I liked this okay, but again, it just didn't outdo my Origins cleanser. And so honestly, if it doesn't outdo that cleanser, I just personally am not going to repurchase it because that one just works so extremely well. But this was okay. I feel like it did a good job. It didn't cause any breakouts or anything like that. But I feel like it really didn't get down in there and just cleanse my skin like the Origins one does. So for that reason, I would not be repurchasing that one. And then I have some Obagi products. This is the Obagi foaming gel. I think you can get this at Sephora now, but I actually got it at my esthetician. Again, sorry, it's got like this sticky, I'm going to actually mention a honey here in a second. So yeah, this is the Obagi foaming gel. It deep cleanses to leave even oily skin clean and fresh. I just didn't really feel like this did much for me. I felt like it was a little bit more on the harsher side too. And it was like harsh, but at the same time, it didn't do a really good job. I feel like it cleansing my skin. So for that reason, I'm just not going to repurchase it. I did use it up, but it was one of those that literally sat on my bathroom vanity for forever. Then this I did like. This is the Zoe Skin Health by Zen Obagi. It's the oil control pads for acne treatments at 2% salicylic acid. Sorry guys, that thunder. It just looks like this, and these were just those like little round pads. I think a lot of brands have these. I think First, you guys can see, use them all. First Aid Beauty has some of these, but this I really liked. But they come in those pads, so they're not really good for the environment. So I have not repurchased these. But if like this formula was in like something else, I don't know, I would totally repurchase this because this really helped with all the hormonal acne and breakouts I was having down around here. It's amazing. I would repurchase if, like I said, it come in like some other form. I would totally repurchase, but I did love it. All right, 2 more cleansers here. I have the Checks and Balances cleanser again by Origins. I feel like I have one of these in every single one of my favorites, and it's because it is a favorite. I love it. I honestly don't know if a cleanser will ever top this one for me. I'm still on the hunt. And then I've got the Shiseido Clarifying Cleansing Foam. This I purchased back in Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty in the fall. This is okay. Like, is this a cleanser that blows me out of the water? No. Is this a cleanser that I would repurchase? Definitely not, but it's not that it's a bad cleanser. Again, it's just not a cleanser that, to me, is as good as my Origins one, so for that reason, I will not be repurchasing. Alright guys, I had to stop to give that thunder and stuff a second to kind of pass. This is the Juice Organics Repairing Shampoo and Repairing Conditioner. So this was okay. Again, it's like not my favorite. I liked it a lot better than the Briogeo one. I felt like this did, like I said, an okay job, but it wasn't something that stood out to me. It wasn't something that I was just like, okay, you know, I want to pick this up when I get through with these samples. I think I actually got those in like a little sample thing from Ulta. This is the Ole Hendrickson Control Balance Oil Control Hydrator. This, like I said, this is okay. Here's the thing. My skin is oily, but it's not as oily as it used to be, but I still like something with a little bit more moisture in the morning time, even though I have oily skin. Because I feel like if I don't properly moisturize, my skin just gets extra oily throughout the day. And this was just one of those products, like I said, just wasn't enough for me. But it didn't cause me to break out or anything like that, but it didn't help with any breakouts. It just wasn't enough. This definitely would not be enough moisturizer for me in the evenings. But like I said, before makeup, this is okay, but I definitely prefer the Tatcha one that I'm using in the morning time instead. So for that reason, I would purchase that one instead of that one. All right, next is the Youth to the People. Oh gosh, this is the Deep Moisture Cream. This is that moisturizer I talked about in my most recent haul that I couldn't find. As you guys can see right here though, I did bust the top. It was sitting on my counter. I went to grab it. I knocked it off, and that's why there's still some stuff in here, because this got more like, it wasn't as like creamy, and I guess it's because air was getting to it, so I did go ahead and toss it, but I loved this. And again, I did purchase the new one that I'm hoping I really like, because I loved that one. All right, another face cleanser. This is the Soap and Glory Face Soap and Clarity Vitamin C Facial Wash. I will not repurchase this just because, again, I like my Origins one. I think this is my second time going through one of these. And it's a bad cleanser, like it's an okay cleanser. I just, again, if it doesn't compare to my Origins one, I'm just not gonna get it. Okay, trying to see here. Trying to get through this skincare first before we move on to the makeup. This is the Derma E Microdermabrasion Scrub. Again, all this stuff on it is from this honey I'm going to mention here in a second. I really, really, really like this, and this has amazing reviews. Again, this is a smaller like sample. I think we got this in like a like in a lure box or something. I believe we got this in a long time ago, and I broke it out, and I really, really like it because it's so incredibly gentle, and it's not like those big like hard crystals. It's very like fine, and I feel like I said sometimes my face I definitely feel like needs a good scrub. I feel like I get buildup. That is amazing. It does the trick. I was going to repurchase, but now that, like I said, I can't go back to my esthetician, I'm just not going to repurchase. Um, Oh, here is the shampoo that I was talking about. So this is a little sample too. I went through a lot of samples during this whole stay-at-home thing. This is the Hask Charcoal with Citrus Oil Cleanses and Clarifies. This is a purifying shampoo and a purifying conditioner. So I could have actually got 2 uses out of this because usually samples like this I can get 2 uses. But this is the shampoo and conditioner I used after that whole Barigio mess. And this, like, oh my gosh, when I got it out, dried my hair and stuff, not only did I have, like I said, not as much dandruff, there was still some there, but my scalp felt so incredibly clean and like just felt so good. I would totally repurchase this if I ever get in that issue again where I feel like I really need my scalp like de-cleanse, like detoxified, then I would definitely get this. Again, it's awesome. Totally recommend, like 10 out of 10 for that. All right. I actually went through several of these. It's the Sensodyne Rapid Relief and long-lasting protection toothpaste. I mention this all the time. I have to have this because I have such incredibly sensitive teeth. Like, I'm someone that I drink like room temp water because cold water hurts my teeth. But I love this. Like I said, I've gone through a bunch of these, but I just threw one in here because I didn't feel I could just, I didn't feel like I needed to show you guys 4 things of toothpaste. Um, Next is a lash serum. This is the no, eyebrow serum. This is the Grande Brow Enhancing Serum. I really, really like this. Out of all of the like brow enhancing serums I've ever tried, this one works the best. I've tried a lot of them. I'm trying to actually use up the is it Rapid Brow right now? I've got it in my bathroom. It's not my favorite. Now, I don't think that this made my brows grow by any means, but before I was using this, if I would just like spoolie my brows or just like go like this to like scratch my brow, I'd have so many brow hairs coming out. It's like with this though, it's like my brows weren't crunchy. They were really nice and smooth. They weren't falling out as much. So I don't really think this helps grow. I just feel like it really helps nourish your brows that are already there so they're not falling out. So I feel like you think your brows are growing, but they're really not. But I do like this and I would repurchase, but I do want to finish the Rapid Brow first. But this one is really good. Like I said, when I'm done with that one, I will repurchase this one or try a different one. I'm just trying to find one that I really like. All right, this is the Kula Mineral Sunscreen. This is the unscented one. This is empty. It just done that weird thing where it got air in here. I like this. Kula used to be my favorite face sunscreen for my oily skin, but I like my Clinique one, which I don't have sitting here with me, but it's like a tint. It has more coverage than this does. It doesn't have a lot of coverage, but this just has, let's see, this has SPF 30. The Clinique one I think has like SPF 40 or 44. I love that one. I just used this one up because again it was in the box of my samples and I was just trying to get through some stuff. I like this. I feel like the Clinique one works better under makeup because it kind of has a tackiness that if you go over top of it with like a powder foundation, that powder foundation really sticks to it and it gives you, I feel like, a lot of coverage. I use that Clinique one and then I go over top of it with a buffing brush with this Makeup Forever powder foundation and it looks so good and it lasts all day. And like I said, I just won't purchase that one because I do like the Clinique one a little bit better. Alright, so next is a primer. This is the Lorac Perfection Mattifying Face Primer. I filmed a foundation declutter and primer declutter back in February and I just never posted it. I might edit it and post it. But this is empty. It's just there's like a little bit left on the side. See here. This, it filled in my pores and stuff really nicely. But again, I feel like it kind of comes down to the fact that There's so many primers out there. There's so many foundations out here, and you're constantly buying something new that I feel like I don't really get to use up like staple products like that was for me. So I won't repurchase because I have so many. It's the whole reason I did a declutter, but it was a good primer and I did really like it. All right, so I think this is the last skincare. No, we have one more skincare item, and then the rest is makeup. This is the Believe the True Cream Aqua Bomb. Again, I told you guys I was going to have these in my haul video. I love this moisturizer. It's just the perfect amount of moisture for me during the nighttime to go over top of my oil. I like this. I just don't like it in the morning before makeup because it will cause your makeup to ball up and stuff. But besides that, it's bomb. I would highly recommend it. If you guys haven't tried it out, it's a really good moisturizer. Now, this is the Sunday Riley UFO Ultra Clarifying Face Oil. Mine looks absolutely disgusting, and let me tell you why. So, I got this, it's been a while since I got this, but I feel like with facial oils with me, I just need a little bit. I'll just put like 3 drops in between my hands and then I'll just slowly pat it into my skin. That's what I did with the Herbivore Lapis one, but these oils start smelling off, I feel like so quickly. Like I feel like I can't get through a complete oil before they start going bad, so I really wish they would make them smaller, but I think the reason this one went so bad is if you'll look around the top right there, if you guys can kind of see, it's like all, if it'll focus, gross and yellow. And it's because when I would suck up the product and like pull it out, it's like the product would run around and just, it wasn't like a good, I feel like squeezy. So I feel like if stuff was coming out, air could definitely get in. But I definitely prefer the Herbivore one or the Detox Oil by this brand. Again, I feel like I'll say it wrong, but I love, love, love that oil and would highly recommend that one. All right, so the rest of this is makeup, and then I have just that honey I'm going to talk about. This is the Soap and Glory Kick-Ass All Day Wear Foundation. It looks like there's a little bit left in there at the top, but it will not come out. This is one of my holy grail all-time favorite foundations. I have it on today. This has already been repurchased. However, did Soap and Glory discontinue this? Because I could not find this on Ulta's website when I was looking the other day. I love this. If they did discontinue it, I'm going to be really heartbroken. I actually mixing this in with the Essence foundation today just to kind of give me just a little bit more of like a healthier, not so matte look to the skin. But I love that. Hands down, one of my favorites. All right, so next I have the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. So I love this, but I don't love this now. And what I mean by that is when I first purchased this, when it first come out, I had really bad hormonal acne. I needed something full coverage, and this was it. This gave me amazing, amazing coverage, and it just hid everything where you couldn't even see my acne. The only downside is it did oxidize. I had the shade 3.25. I don't know if they still make this foundation anymore, but I loved it. I did, but I feel like nowadays if you want this full coverage, you can get a foundation that's a lot more lightweight with better shade ranges. So again, and my sister loved this as well. My sister loved the coverage and stuff as this as well. She likes their Naked Skin foundation better though, because she says it's not as much coverage, but it's a lot more lightweight. And it's like now that I'm older, I like more of a medium coverage foundation, and then I'll just take that medium coverage foundation and I'll build up in areas that I need to. And yeah, but like I said, I loved this then, but I don't love it now, so I just wouldn't repurchase. All right, so this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. I have the shade 1 and 2. I love this foundation, and in all honesty, still till this day, I've never ever found a foundation that can top this one for me when it comes to how much coverage and just how flawless it works. This is like the perfect foundation for me, but this does have flashback, like I don't know if like they've changed the formula where it doesn't have flashback, but I know that it used to. However, this stuff really breaks me out, and it's one of those things that like I feel like I hated to come to that conclusion. But if I wear this for like 1 day in a row, I'm okay. If I start wearing this 2, 3 days in a row, I mean my skin breaks out so bad, and I think it's because this is like paint. And what I mean by this is that I can take my balm, my pharmacy balm, have full face of makeup on like this, put that all over my skin, rinse my skin, go in with my Origins cleanser, cleanse my skin, and I can still feel like I can see this foundation in my pores. It's just like I cannot get this off. That's how I feel like how deep it sinks in the skin. But I do love this, and I hate to love it. But I feel like it's one of those that's for me is a go-to for special events. Things where I know I'm not going to be taking pictures though, but you know what I'm saying? Just, I do. I love this, and like I said, I hate that I love it. Alright, this is in my collection for forever, so yeah. It's the MAC Pro Longwear in NC15. This is the first high-end foundation I ever tried. I believe it was also the first high-end foundation that my sister ever tried because I got her started on this. And here's the thing. This was good when it first come out, but I bought this a while back and tried it out again and ended up giving it to my sister because you know what I'm saying? It's not that good. It's not as good compared to all the options that's out there now, but it'll always hold a special place in my heart because, again, it was the first high-end foundation I ever tried. And I gone through so many bottles of those because you could take your empty bottles, was it 5? Or was it 10? Like empty tubes, and I think they recycled them and you get like a free lipstick. Do you guys remember that? Do they still do that? Let me know if you guys know. All right. Oh, I thought that was the last foundation, but I actually have this one. This is the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Oil Free Photo Edition Foundation. Again, this is empty. It's just got all that air in the tube. I love this foundation. I have the shade Cream Ivory. I don't know if they still make this, but I think I might even like this better than the, I'm trying to think. You guys know it's got like the zebra kind of top. Like it's, hold on. This one, the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusions. You guys can see I'm almost through this one as well. I think I like this one better in the sense that I like how this one looks on my skin, but this one does last longer on my skin. I would repurchase both of these. Like I like them both. I think they're both amazing foundations. Laura Mercier does foundations good, I feel like. All right, next is a primer. This is a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer in Light. There's like a little bits in there, but I squeezed and squeezed and could not get it out. This was a Holy Grail primer for me. Again, if you've been with my channel for a while, I feel like I had so many of these and so many empties videos, but I don't use this anymore because I feel like there are better primers out there, and especially since my skin has changed, I feel like this like made my makeup last all day, no matter what. Like this is my go-to primer, but I do feel like there is, like I said, better primers out there and better primers with like better skincare benefits. So for that reason, I just won't repurchase. And then this is the, oh, sorry, like honey everywhere. The Viseart powder. I love this. It'll focus. There we go. There's a teeny bit in there, but I could not get it out. I have already opened up a second one, which is completely full right here. I love this. It's my favorite under eye setting powder. I've tried so many. I really like the Pretty Vulgar one to set my entire face with. It's like amazing. And there's so many that I like to set my face with, but specifically for my under eyes, this is the best powder I've ever tried. Like 10 out of 10. I feel like I'll always repurchase. So yeah. All right, lastly is this honey, and I actually have 2 of these sitting in here, and I actually have 2 like in the kitchen, but I had a total of 8 of these. So there's a little bit of honey left in the bottom, but like it just when I folded it over, it wouldn't come out. So this is the Savannah Bee Company Acai Raw Honey, and this stuff is amazing. I'm someone that I like honey, but I love this honey. And I couldn't figure out why when I first started trying it. And I was like, I think I like it so much better because it's not as sweet as so many other honeys that I have tried. And that's it. When you read the notes here, it says that it's a delicate white blooms create light vanilla notes and a clean, mildly sweet flavor in this premium award-winning honey. And that is the best way to describe it. That is such a like mildly sweet flavor. Like I don't like putting like traditional honey or like clover honey in my yogurt because it's way too sweet, but this in my yogurt is just like 10 out of 10. It's my favorite. You can purchase it off of their website, off the Savannah Bee Company website. I think they have like a bunch of different honeys, but I always purchase what I know, and that's what I know, and that's just what my favorite is. But yeah, guys, that is it. That is all my empties. I know this video was long this time, but I had so many where I hadn't done one in a while. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.